Hey, Black Karma, what's up? I am Free King. How y'all doing? Hey, hey, I'm finna really get into it now. I've been trying my best to hold on. I got a high female fan base, but I hope y'all ladies that hear this come with an open heart and an open mind and listen to what I gotta say. It's about the message, not the gender. It ain't bashing women. Trust me, it ain't that because it's bigger than that. But I need you guys to hear exactly what I'm gonna say. For everybody out here that's gonna, and I'm jumping directly into this because I don't got time to wait. I don't want to play around with it. I couldn't even take my afternoon nap. I gotta get that nap in, y'all. And they would not let me sleep. I had to go and start juicing and meditating and cooking. I was making some chickpea stew, vegetable stew with chickpeas in it, and I had to pray heavy over the food I was cooking to consume because of all the emotion I was feeling. And that's another form of meditation. I know a lot of women cook like that. My grandma taught me how to cook like that. She say if you feeling depressed, and just some free game before I get into it, ladies, if you cook for your husbands or your boyfriend, if you're feeling sad or anything of that nature, and it's time for you to prepare dinner or you're preparing any kind of meal, even if you buy it from the grocery store and you're plating it for your kids and your family, say a great prayer of positivity, even if you don't feel like it. Don't That's where we get our grace from. Lord bless the food, the hands that made it. I'm not talking about that shit. A prayer of grace is like, Lord, source, ancestors, whatever. Thank you for allowing me the mental capacity to prepare this food, to take in the nourishment, allow me to eat enough, to be enough for it to sustain me physically and mentally and spiritually, that I might go on and my family may go on. Remove any harmful energies, not toxins. We got to start saying it right. Remove any harmful energy that's connected to this food, and bless the hands that prepared it, and remove the negative energies that they might have had that went into this food and that type of stuff. So as I'm making my chickpea and vegetable stew, because I'm off of meat for a little bit, y'all, and but I got depressed, and I said I wasn't gonna talk about this, and I phoned one of my Sigma brothers, and we talking. He's a devout Christian, 100%. Jesus, Jesus, Jesus all day long, but he accept me and my spirituality because he says, even though I don't believe in Jesus like that, or I hold Jesus in a certain way, he say the gifts still come from Jesus. So he's that energy. So I love him for it. And we talk about all kind of spirituality. But the conversation he and I had was about the about this upcoming presidential election. And so I told him, I say, listen, I want to put you up on game, my man, if you willing to listen. And he said, go ahead, brother, I'm here. I'm gonna always listen to you. He say, because you're divine. You say you're a proven psychic. You God gave you these gifts. You're proven. He say, so tell me what you think about this upcoming election. Now, women, this is where I'm going to need for you guys to get out your feelings and pay attention to what I'm saying. This is not bashing black women or women in general. This is putting you up on game because this is a spiritual election. See, they're going to sit up here and get you with the gender wars. They're going to get you with the colorism. They're going to get you with all that shit. But if we take dick and pussy out of it, and we take color out of it, and we look at the spiritual practice, the astrology, the timing, and all that shit, you guys will understand and get to see what I'm going to talk about. Now I gave you guys, oh my son, sorry son, you gotta wait. So I gave you guys, I'm giving you guys this disclaimer because I want you guys to get the message and not lose your fucking skull paying. Oh, he bashing a woman, a black woman at that. I'm sick of people bashing black women. This is not a fucking woman, people. This is not a woman in the sense of the simple fact that she is for you. Now let me tell you what I'm talking about. So without saying no names, because I can't say it because I don't want to get canceled or banned or whatever, however they do shit nowadays. But y'all read between the lines. This is the female presidential candidate here. I'll say it like that. That could be any one of them, the chosen. All right. So I wanna share something with you guys. So there's a sense of I said on one of my lives, I start with Europe. I start with England. We could talk shit about him. We could talk shit about the Euros and the new crown king after they broke Queen Elizabeth scepter. For all intents and purposes, whether y'all know it or not, that woman was holding everything in place. That was the only woman that had Hecate's blessing, no matter how cruel she was on this planet. Trust me, I didn't like half of the shit she did, said, how she plundered Africa, how she plundered India, how she did all that shit. I didn't care for what the queen did. But spiritually, I understood that her lineage had the blessings of Hecate. Hecate, these avatars, these spirit, don't give you the magic, the blessing, the insight, and say you have to work this way. You still have a choice how you utilize and how you wield that wand. Now, the queen wielded that wand in a bad way, but also she protected a certain thing. When she was here, there was a certain level that would not be, a certain line that would not be crossed. Pay attention, women. I'm telling you something good. Now, when she passed away, there wasn't a female heir to take over. There wasn't a female heir to take over. The crown prince, he tried, but his old lady got sick when they did the ritual. I'm telling you something here now, y'all. I'm not gonna be as popular as the other TikTokers and YouTubers that have the 30-second skits that make y'all think about the shit. I'm gonna give you the breakdown. So when the queen died, passed away, deceased, there wasn't an heir from her loins, female, to carry on. So the prince had his wife do the ritual. That woman went in the hospital. You think I'm lying? Look it up. That woman went to the goddamn hospital, developed some kind of illness. And because he was indebted to her and they went off of his energy, he got sick too. That's because they was one union, one merge, right? She couldn't hold the energy. Notice Prince Harry, his black woman, that dark-skinned woman, that woman of color he got, she said, bitch, I know this shit. I'm not gonna do it. Her mother, the woman that wore that brooch, that come from a divine lineage of King Selassie. I'm telling you something, look it up, Google it, baby. It goes back further than you think. That come from the divine lineage of King Selassie and Ethiopia and all that shit. That she said, no, I'm not finna carry this motherfucking torch. So she was the first woman of color to be put in a position to run something. But she said, nope, I can't do it. Prince Harry understood and he said, not my boo. Because I know what it did when everybody tried. See, they wanted Diana to do it. But Diana said, no, I don't want to do it, because she became the people's queen. Everybody loved her outside of the crown, so they had to get rid of her. Pay attention. Now, I ain't finna hark on back of the shit you already know. And for the ones that understand, you're getting it. The one that don't, keep watching. You may learn something, people. So they took out her. She was a woman of color, by the way. She had some color in that DNA. Then Prince Harry, girl, everybody loved her. She's an actor. She did good. She beautiful sister. She come from a well-renowned lineage. Cool. Then Caitlin of Windsor, I think that's where it's at. She got a little color in her too, right? She said, hell no, I ain't gonna take up the queen's position. I don't want this. Don't put me through that shit. Because it's a ritual you have to go through. I'm getting to the good part. I'm getting to the good part, lady. So hold on. People, I'm getting to the good part. She said no. That's three women of color that said no with color drops of blood or DNA in them. Said no. All from predominant bloodlines, by the way. But the ranking prince under his father, his old lady tried, Duchess or some shit, tried it. She got sick, went to the hospital. He got sick, went to the hospital. It rejected them. So now the king had to take place. Now, this is where the conversation began about the female president elect here in the States. So when he was crowned king, he became the red dragon. He became the red dragon. Now, if anything you ever notice about a dragon, when they talk about a dragon, there's not only one dragon that needs to be born or needs to come into play. There always need to be two dragons that come into play in order for the shit to be symbiotic, harmonious, yin and yang, good and bad, black and white. God damn. Whew, don't let that one go over your head. It choked me up. Don't let it go over your head. So they always need to be two dragons. So let me put you up on game, women. So I want you guys to say this is not bashing women of color. Definitely not. But I'm putting you up on game. So we talk about the new candidate for presidency, the female. She was born in 1964. Chinese zodiac sign, the year of the red dragon. Well, the year of the red dragon, but the element was wood. We're going to get to that in a second. So she was born of the red dragon, of the red wooden dragon. So before I stop it right there, the red wood dragon. Can I get somebody to type in the comment, red wood dragon, 1964? Just type it in there, because I want somebody going to watch this and y'all got to see it. I'll wait, because this is very important to you women. I'm petty enough to wait till I see it. Thank you, Emmy. Now, if you go back to any of your spiritual systems, any of the spiritual teachers you have been through, there always have to be two. Dueling Dragons, cartoon show, Double Dragon, there always has to be two. So when you look at Hecate, and I just did a teaching on my Patreon on Hecate, when you look at Hecate and you look at what she symbolized, she's always holding two flaming torches. America has one, England has the other. The Olympic torch, that's one. The Statue of Liberty, that's two. Two flaming torches, people. Pay attention. America has one, England has the other. There's a male king who is known as the Red Dragon. Even his portrait, that red painting with him coming out the bitch. And if you look real close and you get the breakdown, turn it upside down, flip it sideways, it shows a red dragon. I ain't making this shit up. I'm just letting you know. Now, our the new president-elect, her, she was born the year of the red dragon, 1964, the redwood dragon. Ain't they burning down all our forests? Aren't they getting rid of all our crops and food? What does a dragon do? It breathes fire and it burns vegetation. Pay attention, people. So now, Baron, what does that have to do with this damn thing that you got going on? I want to refer back to Hecate, the goddess of it all. She's the goddess. She's not. You can't put her in a box as a moon, she is of it all. She got her power from God himself. The only one that was restored. Hell, go to Marvel Comics. She's the living tribunal. Putting you up on game. She is the second half of this equation to bring destruction to our world. She is the second part of this equation to bring destruction to our world, because the Red King can't do it by himself. He needs a female counterpart to operate. And Hecate's torches, one is in England, the other is in the United States. Now, if you look at it, and I'm going to get into this shit now, there was a law passed that you cannot hurt Asian Americans. A law specifically passed for them. I'm not, look it up. They never passed a law for a black person. If I'm not mistaken, when she first came out, she said that I am the first Pacific Asianer or something along that line, but she mentioned Asian, Indian Asian, to run for vice president. And so they passed a law right after she got in there. Why? To hurt her, to go against her, to speak negatively about her is a hate crime now because she's fallen under that Asian umbrella. Don't matter if they market her as a black sister, a sister that have not done anything, that won't do anything out of her own mouth for the black people because she's not black. She's Indian and Asian. And we are so muddy in the motherfucking water by using the black term. We're muddying the bitch up. It's stumping on it. Boots up your ass. So let me break it down a little more because I want you guys to understand the spiritual significance. So now we have two dragons that has come to bear. There needs to be a third dragon, people. There need to be a third dragon in order for the end of the world. Don't let all these gloom and doom motherfuckers tell you the end of the world is tomorrow, all that shit there. There's only two dragons existing on the planet right now. Baron, use your psychic ability and tell me who gonna be the third motherfucking dragon. I'm gonna tell you who gonna be the third dragon, but you ain't gonna like it. The third dragon is gonna be one of my favorite fucking people, and I can't stand it. It's gonna be Miss Obama. This will be the third dragon. This is called the golden dragon. Golden because of the melanin. Melanin is more important than gold. Golden because of the melanin. Golden because she has formed, notice I use the word she, right? That's a pun. If you get it, you get it. She has formed the direct combination. She have merged both entities together. So she is the golden dragon. So you got the two red, but then you got the gold. This is the year of red and gold. Maybe I'm going over your head, but I'm going to try to explain it and break it down. A running mate will be elected, and the running mate will be Miss Obama. I know everybody's saying it can't happen. She's going to elect the man. What Democratic male this woman going to put under her? But who got the people's trust? Miss Obama got the LGBTQ community support. She has the real black women support. She has the black men's support. She has it all. As far as our red wooden dragon sister, she's pandering to get the colored woman vote, to which she's going to, because we don't learn and we're silly as fuck and we stupid when it come down and we need to select based off of this. Now, I'm not saying go and vote for old Orange, Agent Orange. No, fuck no. Do what your heart feel. I'm just telling you how you're going to usher in the destruction of your world as you know it with this pivotal election point. You see, I got very unpopular when I brought this conversation up with some of my friends and stuff because, they pro-black. You crazy, not that you're a black man in America. Now, this is where I don't want you women to get in your feeling. What I'm finna say is not about gender. This is just common sense and knowledge. So look past your anger issues and focus on what I'm saying. Man, how can you not vote for the first black female president to be? I say because she never marketed herself as black in the beginning. We never heard nothing from her these whole elections. I see her at every cookout dancing, strutting, and strolling. I see her doing all this, and oh yeah, she joined the Divine Nine. She is part of our fraternal order, sorority order. So she did everything she can do to get there, but at the same time, she didn't market herself as such. But now she's marking herself as this. As a man, and this is for the men, and listen good. This is for the black men. And listen real good, Negroes. Siding with this particular individual, siding with her, black men, and I'm saying it, you will be the biggest fucking fool. You might as well take off your trousers and buck your legs up in the air. Hold them to your ear and just wait on the system to double fuck you harder than they ever did before. Anybody that passed legislation to down class a man does not deserve my vote. Just because I got a dick and balls, I have to be demonized. I have to be put back in fucking chains. If you pass a legislation to hurt the black community to where I don't know the white community, I don't know the Puerto Rican community, I don't know the Mexican community, I don't know the El Salvadoran, I don't know the Ethiopian. I only feel safe in my community. But if you're gonna redline me, assist with redlining me, if you're gonna impose higher prison sentences on me and my kind for minor crimes, if you're gonna keep an innocent black man in jail, even though they say he's innocent 30 years, two or three of them like that, and you was a prosecutor, district attorney, I don't know what the fuck she was. I don't pay attention to it like so. But you're gonna do that and then say, as a black person, I need to get your vote. We got fucked over and tricked with Joe. That's a spell. His name is a spell alone. Y'all didn't even catch that. I couldn't talk about it. Biden mean to bind your motherfucking ass. It is what it is. Kamala, the laughing god of the laughing god. She's always laughing. So let me bring you up on some game because I ain't done with this shit right here because I want you guys to get it. Black men, please get it. Don't your wives or your girlfriend trick you into being a goddamn fool. So you guys think that the bitter woman had power to take your ass up and through there with the court system, to take your ass up there and through there with child support, to take your ass up there and through there with divorce rights and all that shit. If you think that angry woman had power when there was a man in the goddamn Oval Office, imagine if a sister who don't give a damn about you and your circumstance and your situation see you with disdain and disgust. What if she get up in there and she has a whole feministic movement backing her? How the fuck you think it's gonna be for us, brothers? What you think it's gonna be, sisters? You looking at a woman who don't give a damn about you. Won't be caught dead in photos with you. I ain't doing nothing that's gonna only benefit black, and yet we gonna be dumb enough to get our ass up there and do it. We gonna, oh, praise Jesus, she got it. Lady not even a Christian, but she gonna call Jesus. Y'all gonna call Jesus. But back to the matter at hand. Brothers, if you go down there and you support this right here and she becomes it, hang up your goddamn scrotums because boy, you done lost everything. She ain't passing laws that's going to benefit nothing in our black community. You ask her about reparations, she says, I'll look into it. But the Chinese get reparations. All other cultures get reparations, and they ain't go through half of the shit we went through. But you're going to look into our reparations? But you can sign a bill giving them rights and reparation and protecting them? I just want you guys to hear this. Somebody said name your sources. It's not about naming sources. If you follow the rules, I mean, if you follow the media and you follow everything, you'll see. It don't need to be sourced. The news is sourcing it. Old interviews are sourcing it. Somebody that don't care about this right here can never, ever again get my vote. Now, old Agent Orange, he says it. Listen, man, I don't give a fuck what you is. I don't care about you. He put it out there. Listen, I like some of y'all niggas. Oh my God, y'all. Okay, you shit too to me. But for someone that flat out say, no, I don't want to be here. I don't want to do this. I don't want to be this, and then pander yourself to us, you ain't shit. But this is the way it goes. Now, this is the other half of that dragon. So this is the other half of Hecate's energy. See, man, I'm finna tell you something, right? The reason why we are so punished and so hated by a lot of women in the world because we did do wrong. Come on now, let's get out our feelings, brothers. This is for us too. We did do wrong. Back when Prometheus, and pay attention, back when Prometheus stole the torch, he didn't steal it from Zeus. He stole it from Hecate. Back when Prometheus stole the torch for the woman because she had to light the way for us. She's our mother. She's our understanding. She teaches us. We're supposed to respect her, revere her, understand her. But when we challenged her and we took magic from her, we took understanding from her, we took that nurturing energy from her and gave it to ourselves, she put a curse on all men. Now, when her avatar comes back, what the fuck you think gonna happen to us, brothers? See, I'm just the one to say it in a spiritual nature. Take it for what the fuck you want. Say what you need to say. This is the year the goddess Hecate is going to come back. This is the year God's representative is going to come back, who is the goddess Hecate. She's going to come back and she's going to claim her dominion over the earth. Even she knows she needs a man by her side to do this, to have that authority on earth. This is why the red dragon king had to exist, so she can sit up there and exist in the avatar of the red dragon female duality. Now, you go to any one of your tarot decks, you Google any pictures of Hecate, you're going to see her holding two flames. You Google any pictures of on your tarot deck, the temperance card, you're going to see two wolves sitting there. You're going to see two wolves beside her and she's in the middle. That's Hecate in your tarot deck if you didn't fucking know. Temperance. What does wolves represent? Dragons. Scorpions represent dragons. You'll see some of the tarot decks have two scorpions close to the water with the moon behind them and her in the middle. I'm trying to put you on some magical game. This is a spiritual thing. A black wolf, a white wolf. A black scorpion, a white scorpion. God damn, where's that black and white shit coming from? A white king and a black queen. A lot of y'all gonna get tricked into thinking this is the second coming of the woman's vagina. This is the second coming of female empowerment. Y'all gonna get tricked into doing this. A lot of us, people of color, gonna get tricked into doing this. And when those two are done and the golden dragon arrives, because the golden dragon is gonna be the one to bust your ass up. The golden dragon is going to be the one to really put it on your ass. You look at Chinese mythology, there needs to be three dragons for the world to end. You look at African mythology, there need to be three spiritual guardians for the world to end. It's always the power of three, the name of the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. Always need to be three. Everything is done in three times three. Two can't do it. So they need to be two torches burning at the same time in order to have control to light the way for the third dragon to come in and see what it is it need to do. Because the third dragon is going to take its order from the second and from the first and the second, the duality. This is a spiritual thing. And it's going to go over a lot of y'all guys' head. And this is how the fuck I want it, because I want you to do your research. So the year 1964 was the red wooden dragon. The king of England was calling himself the Red Dragon. I don't know when his birthday was. Maybe he was born the year of a dragon too. And this 2024 is the year of the dragon. What does dragon bring, people? Destruction. When I read tarot, I get a lot of comment. Oh, dragons are majestic. They don't represent, man, in my tarot deck, dragon represent breathing fire. Dragons represent chaos. Dragons represent destruction. Ain't no dragon coming on this planet to be good. Not a water dragon, not an air dragon. In all the mythology, a dragon ain't never set up there and kiss your ass. A dragon ain't never been good to you. A dragon always destroyed shit, burning it down with fire and flame. That's why a dragon represent arguments in my tarot deck. So when you book a reading with me, you're gonna get the goddamn truth. Because I see the spiritual energy for what it is. But black men, your ass in trouble. Our ass is in trouble. You think the laws will pass to fuck us over, to keep us in prison, to keep us locked down, to keep us fucked up? We in trouble now. She get that, we in trouble. Sisters, black women. If she getting that, ain't nothing gonna be done for your ass. Ain't nothing gonna be done for you. It's gonna be because she got such disdain for y'all wanting to make yourself look good. No, Baron, don't say that. She got such disdain for when y'all put perms in y'all motherfucking hands. She got it. She got such disdain when y'all put hair weave in y'all hands. She got it. Her wig is fucking $10,000, baby. She got such disdain for y'all twerking on poles and shit. She got such disdain for the way y'all raise y'all kids. She got such disdain by the way y'all want to promote y'all African spirituality. She got such disdain for everything about y'all women. But yet she gonna ponder herself as that. Now she had to cook out taking pictures with y'all. The same shit she said is a travesty. They shouldn't exist. I can never be that. I could never twerk, but yet she doing the bus stop and the electric slide and shit at the barbecue. And y'all gonna sit up here and get tricked. But I'm just gonna tell you, men, we better watch the fuck out. Because if you think the bitter woman was empowered before her, imagine if she get in there and the feminists that exist take control. Your ass is history, buddy. Your history. Women, you think y'all had a little bit of control prior to this? When she get in there for the black women, women of color, your ass is gonna be silenced, crushed, because she gonna say, y'all need to be held to a higher standard like me. I'm talking about it, god damn it. Hate me. Y'all need to be held to a higher standard like me. I'm a woman of color, not a black woman. I'm a woman of color. If I can make it to the Oval Office, you can make it to the Oval Office. If Miss Obama can make it to the Oval Office, you can make it to the Oval Office, and you're not gonna get it by twerking your ass, being on EBT and food stamps, and everything else, living off government assistance. I work hard for my shit, so you guys need to work hard too. And the next thing gonna get cut off is public assistance, because this is the way they want it. They want you to be in a struggle point. They already done removed the men out your life. They already got y'all feeling like y'all don't need protection from a man because we can't do shit because they got all authority over us. So now without the man protecting you guys and you guys don't want that energy, now they could come in and run roughshod over you guys. You think Hecate likes that? All y'all people sitting there, all y'all females sitting up there, y'all goddesses, y'all got magic, y'all got tarot, y'all got all this shit on a spiritual level. Hecate is not happy because you guys don't understand the energy of duality. You guys don't understand the energy of having the grace of a male energy. It ain't gotta be your boo thing. Again, I tell you this wholeheartedly. It ain't gotta be your boo thing. It ain't gotta be your person. It just you need that male energy around you. You need some form of protection around you in that field because male and female completes the duality. Who cares who's in control of it? You just need that energy around you. This is why they could run roughshod over you. Now you go to over here to the Buford report because I'm talking about this shit, right? And I want you ladies to get this, and I want you brothers to really get this. Let's talk about the Buford report and look it up. They could run experiments on anybody in the impoverished, poor, disenfranchised community, and I'm just paraphrasing here with the Buford report, because they feel we need protection because we are misrepresented and unprotected by the people in our own poor black and brown communities. The Buford reports say if a government agency moves into our community, Planned Parenthood, EBT food stamps, WIC, all that shit there, Infamil, Similac, experiments can be ran on us. Why do you think there was so many pandemic stations offering free shit. In our community, you found one on every goddamn block, and if you opposed it, you was a bad person. Because the experiment had to take place somewhere. Because the Bureau reports say they can do it. Because we're underrepresented and unprotected. They know that. They decimated 35% of our population of men, put us in prison, unalived us. So now they say, let's sit up here and dog the motherfucking women out now. Because these women are carrying these genes that can populate and that can create a God in a man's body. Y'all women could create a God in a man's body. A woman born every day of the week is going to be outnumbering, outclassified, out intelligent enough than men any day. But when y'all give birth to a son, you creating a God. So let's experiment on these women ovaries and vajayjays and organs to see what is giving them this God producing ability. So let's feed them a certain diet for over 30 years to see what it takes. Now you got fibroids, hard periods, all this other shit due to the food in the meal. And you know what a great study did? The electromagnetic field is not the food that we're eating. That's the trick. They're going to put you on a vegan diet. They're going to put you on an all bean and fruit diet, not allowing the protein that nitric oxide carry, not the bean. They're going to put you on that shit. But they say the one thing that cured the female energy, the feminine energy, is a masculine energy magnetically balancing all of the hormones that comes along with it. These are why women have sons and nurture them so much unbeknownst. This is how you get mama's boys. And they want to keep that boy, that man, even when he grow up next to him. And y'all will hate him for it because he's a mama's boy. But unbeknownst to him, his mama is doing that unintentionally because she's keeping her energy alive, because this is what's keeping her alive. And then when that boy get married, move out the house, she hate the fuck out of that woman. She hate that woman for taking her boy, not because she don't want her son to grow up and be a man. It's because the balance of the masculine energy is gone. And if she don't have a husband or a boyfriend around her or other sons, she's gonna start getting sick. She's gonna, I got aches, pains, arthritis, cancer, fibroids now. Half of y'all women suffering with these fibroids because y'all don't be y'all ass around a man. Y'all don't be in the presence of a man. Again, this ain't bashing women. I'm telling you the spiritual connection that's going on. The redwood queen, the red queen, off with their heads, right? The red queen can't exist without a red king. Even the universe know to pair two people together on the same energy, with the same ideology, with the same motherfucking astrological zodiac sign or energy sign there. Even the universe know that. But our sisters in the black community don't understand that. And this is why they're taking all of your essence, all of your genes, all of everything that makes you God is Hecate in the goddamn flesh on this planet. This is why they taking it and they experimenting on y'all. This is when you go to the doctor, they quick to give you a fucking hysterectomy. They quick to take out what makes you a woman because they don't want you to produce these God genes in this man form. How the hell a 40-year-old woman getting a hysterectomy? Why the fuck so many women can't make babies? Planned it, designed it. Why women let their boys grow up in their house and stay there forever? Grown ass men living in the house with their mamas. It's supposed to be the other way around. They get a wife and they move the mama in with them. We know how to do it, but they done put it in your mind not to trust us to lead that situation. If my mama was here, no matter how wrong she did me, and I got married, my mama would move into my goddamn house. She would have her own room. Mama, you ain't got to do a goddamn thing. I don't care how we didn't get along. I don't care how you treated me. What the fuck? Mama, you need to be here. Because I know my energy as your son, as a man, as a masculine energy, is going to heal you. When I walk in your room every morning and I say, how you doing? And I give you a hug and kiss you on the cheek, I know I just dumped so much positive masculine energy, and I just know I just harmonize her magnetic field with mine. When I walk in there and I see my old lady, my wife, my girlfriend, my daughter, I give my daughter a kiss every goddamn day, every night, give her a hug. Because I know what that does. It balances her female magnetic field to say, okay, there's a man here, there's a masculine energy, there's another male energy field that's gonna balance it. So now my daughter don't have no hard periods no more. I like to be transparent with you guys. I like to be transparent. Take it for what you want to take it. My baby girl came to my room and she was cramping so bad one day. I said, baby, what's wrong? Dad, I don't know. I need my heating blanket. You got my heating blanket? Because I had stole her cramp blanket from my lower back. I hurt myself. So and ladies, that thing is a miracle. That little heating pad you plug up in the wall with the fur on it, and it heats up and it touched the muscle. Man, I felt so good. My leg was shaking this shit. I laid on that bit for a while. That's y'all got the secret, baby. That little heating pad fuck with them cramps. So I had stole baby girl heating blanket because I had a back problem. So baby girl coming in, she was hurting. Dad, I just hurting like a motherfucker. She ain't cursed, but I curse. It is what it is. Dad, I'm hurting. She laid on the edge of the bed. I'm like, goddamn kid, germs in my bed. So in my mind, I'm like, oh, now I gotta throw my whole bed away. This is the joke we have. She said, Dad, I'm serious. I said, where it hurt, baby? She said, it hurt right by my navel. Know what I did? I said, lay down on the bed. I'm watching TV and I put my hand on her stomach. And I'm rubbing my baby girl's stomach. And I'm watching TV, watching anime. Less than 3 minutes, my daughter had fell asleep in my bed. The cramps disappeared. Think about what I'm saying, women. The energy of a male around you can balance your pain, your suffering, your sorrow. Don't let these people trick you out of having a male energy around you. Not all of us are dangerous. Not all of us are out to screw you. Not all of us are unalivers and all that shit they putting out there. That's a trick to get that protection from around you. How many of y'all done had some hard ass fucking cramps and y'all just wish y'all had somebody to cuddle with? You know when y'all come home at night and y'all just need that energy to cuddle and y'all ain't got it, so you have that hard sleep that night and you wake up. Ugh. Man, and if you had a male energy, a male friend you can call, baby, just come over and hug me. I don't want to fuck. Just come over and hold me. And he understood the game. He understood it. And he said, I'll be over there. Drive from wherever he at, come from upstairs, down, so next door neighbor, whatever, and just lay in the bed with you and hold you, rub your back, rub your stomach, rub your arms, kiss you on the back of the neck, right at the 32nd vertebrae there. It ain't got to be romantic. He just know his job. And then when you go to sleep, he walk his ass out that door. It ain't about fucking. It's about comforting. It's about while you rest, while you at rest, it's about his masculine energy pushing out all the negative fucking energy so your body can heal and be in a feministic state. See, y'all ain't ready for a real one. See, I'm the one that ain't gonna get popular on this bitch. Cause I'm the one that's gonna tell you the spiritual behind all of this shit. I ain't gonna be popular. I ain't gonna get I may not get a million subscribers and views, but I'm telling you, women, this is what the trick. They have emboldened you all so much that y'all don't understand the need. Y'all don't understand the need for masculine energy around you guys no more. Everybody want to say toxic masculinity. Sometimes you need that toxic nigga around you to knock a bitch out who fucking with you. You need that toxic energy around you to put them kids in the place when they stressing you to fuck out. You need that toxic energy around you to tell your family, not her, fuck off. Don't talk to my woman like that. Don't talk to my friend like that. You need that masculine energy there to let a bitch know that they got somebody to go through them before they get to you. This is the design of the motherfucker. This is the design of the whole program. We stand in the place so you can be safe. Now, with these two dragons out there, women, y'all ain't safe. Y'all ain't safe. You guys will be used. You guys will be tested on allegedly. You guys will be zoned. They understand the mentality of you guys when you guys show up to a school and I raise my kid by themselves. So I want to, again, I'm going to be transparent with you. My son watches my channel. My son loves my channel. So I'm finna talk about his mama right now. I ain't gonna say her name. Pay attention. When you a good man and you a healed man, no matter how you and that woman ended up in a relationship, when she can respect you for who you are and what you are as a man, it shows. I was on all of her children, not mine. I only got one baby from her. She got other children. I was the man on all of their contact lists records. If one of them kids did something in school, they called me. You know what I did? I went up there and killed that shit, nigga. You ain't finna embarrass your mama in here. Who are you? Are you the daddy? Yeah, I'm the daddy. I'm the daddy. So y'all shut up. Let me take him in this room and talk to him. Let me take her in this room and talk to her. I'm telling the principals and all them, give me 5 minutes. I guarantee you won't do. They won't do that again. I don't mind being the bad guy. She put me on every last one of her kids' paperwork until they grew up. So when the school called them, they didn't call her first. They called me because they understood where it was. Know what she said? You wasn't shit as a boyfriend, but you're an awesome dad. That's all she could say about me. I wasn't a good person as a boyfriend. I look good. I'm fine. I gets in trouble. I got in trouble before I start understanding what I was and the spiritual power I have down there. Women, she understood. It's not about the hatred you feel for the man. It's about knowing that that masculine energy need to exist around you in some source. How many of you women can do that? How many of you women can take your energy out of that shit and let it be what it is, a masculine scent around the children, a masculine scent to heal your ass every now and then, a masculine energy to walk through your house, every last one of your rooms, to make sure you dispel all this negative energy that the world has dumped on you guys. Not too many. Because the world has conditioned you to dislike us, to forego your protection. That's why I say, women, don't get mad at this message. Take your vagina out of this motherfucker. Take your ego out of here and understand what a man, a healed man, is trying to do for you guys. And I'm trying to show you the spiritual connection I've made in my prayer closet and how I'm trying to cash up for the shit that I've done to women. I can't go back and undo the pain I caused these women. Just like these women can't go back and undo the pain and suffering and strife they caused me. We can't undo what was done. What we can do is move forward and make amends. You guys can't undo the energy that you don't like this man or that you don't like men. You guys can't undo that, but what you can do is accept the fact that it is a need for that energy. And once you accept that it's a need for that energy, you will fall under the divine protection of a masculine energy in some form of another. And that's one less battle your ass gotta fight. Now you can listen to all these other bitter ass women out here and sprinkle this and talk about this and hate men this and men ain't shit and we feminine energies and we don't respect this. You can listen to that shit and be alone, dead, and destroyed. Because let's say a bitch do invade our country. Let's say a bitch do come to your house. Some of these boys in these other countries, boy, they got skills out of this motherfucking world. And if I know anything about me being a man, I know that if I'm faced with a challenge And I plan on facing that challenge, even if a bitch is a 30-year martial artist. After 2 or 3 minutes fucking with this motherfucker, my skill level goes up to his level. So now, bitch, you got something to deal with. So that's why I ain't afraid of nobody, no man. I don't care if you a judo champion. Bitch, give me 2 minutes in the ring to learn your energy for my energy to match yours because I'm a man. I'm going to dominate. I'm going to give you what I got. In my mind, my energy, my spirit team, they're going to embody me with the source to protect what I got to protect because I'm not doing it to sit up there and stroke my penis at the fucking camera. I'm doing it to protect what I feel is right. And by nature, by law, that energy will come to me and I will get those skills to fight. I will get those skills to hunt. I will get those skills to fish. I will get those skills to provide. And you know what else will come to me as a man that has a purpose to protect? I will get the skills to become a better communicator, a better lover, a better nurturer, somebody with foresight to understand. But y'all gotta let us be in that. Y'all gotta give us the opportunity to get back in that place, people. With this new election that's going on, with these dueling fucking dragons that's out, women, this is affecting you all. It's not affecting us. Laws are gonna fuck with us. Laws are gonna fuck with us. Men gonna get put back in their cages. Men are gonna be seen as shit. Men are gonna become fourth world citizens. I get it. That's our plight. But we can rise to the top because we still gonna have to lift that heavy shit. We still gonna have to hunt and fish. Ain't no woman gonna go out there on those hard days when her body shut down, when it gotta repair its uterus. Ain't no woman gonna be out there with a bow and arrow hunting and fishing. Ain't no woman gonna be out there trying to lift up barrels of bricks, build the infrastructure on them days. That's gonna be a couple days off. What if she get pregnant? She can't do that shit all 9 months. She gonna have to take her time to recover. 6 weeks to recover after that baby come out. I know I'm gonna be valuable in the end time. I know I'm gonna be valuable. So what I'm trying to tell all us men that's listening to me, get your shit together, get your mind together, get the anger and the bitterness out your heart for what a bitch did to you back in the past, and understand your purpose as a man and still protect these fucking women, whether they know it or not. Still sit up there and honor the goddess Hecate, who God himself gave her all power to. Because every time you sit up there and you see a woman and she has an inkling of magic ability, an inkling of fucking understanding of the spiritual, that's Goddess Hecate coming to her. The only thing Goddess Hecate can't bless her 100% with the power and the knowledge that she has is because she can't accept the energy of the masculine. That's why half of these female spells don't fucking work. That's why half of their fucking mindset is reprobated and they angry at nothing. They could get triggered at the drop of a dime. They have so much fear in them for whatever come their way. Women, what I'm trying to tell you, you better allow a man around you to be a man. Challenge me. Challenge me. A man is only going to do what you let us do. And if you let us be fuck boys, we going to be fuck boys. If you let us sit up there and not care for you and not do the right thing for you, oh yeah, we gonna take the least road of struggle because our life is a fucking struggle. So if you gonna make it easy for us, we gonna slide in that bitch and be easy with you. If you're not gonna demand that we heal you, that we come up, and I ain't gonna use the word worship. That's a bad term because women take that shit way too far. But if you ain't gonna let us come in and heal you or try to provide structure what we know how to do, then you're gonna fail and you're gonna lose. And when this woman takes that White House and the feministic movement come by and you don't fit the mold of her or any other female in Congress, any other female in the district, any other female, and I'm talking to the sisters or anybody that they say ratchet, anybody that they say ain't got no sense, anybody that they say got put weave in their head or all that shit there, anybody practicing, any other sister practicing African spirituality or spirituality in general, that you don't fit the mold of the description of what Miss Harris can be or what Miss Obama can be, They're going to attack you, and they're going to demonize you, and they're going to degradize you, and they're going to cut everything that can make you feel good about yourself. And you're going to be left with no protection. You're going to be left with no man wanting to deal with you. And it ain't because, okay, you just a bitter, angry person. No, it's going to be by design. Because they told you guys to hate men. They told you guys not to deal with us. They told you guys we want shit. You believe it, you bit the apple, it is what it is. Just like these bitter ass niggas on the internet telling men to hate women. This is all by design to get us not to protect these ladies, to get us to sit up there and let them fend for themselves. Because those are the ones they're gonna be doing experimental tests on. Those are the ones they're gonna be taking their uterus. They did that to their sister and healed half of the fucking world with her cells. The family just got reparations on that shit. Now imagine women that comes more that imagine you spiritual women that then clean y'all body out, that y'all go in y'all closet and meditate, that y'all do y'all clean your tools rituals, that y'all do this shit, that y'all ain't letting the man dump dick all in you, that y'all taking care of yourself spiritually, y'all get closer to, now y'all star seeding now. So y'all producing a different type of energy. Y'all mitochondrial DNA operating different. Now y'all melanin is glowing. Now y'all get connected with the earth. And let's face it, the majority of the sisters that's so heavy hitting spiritual, they don't live in the best neighborhoods. They don't drive no $50,000 car. They don't live in no mansions. They ain't married a basketball player. These are women in low impoverished areas, medium like mid-level lifestyle that done went through so much traumatic shit that you had to force yourself to get to the point of survival and spirituality so you wouldn't bust a bitch up or take your own motherfucking self out. So now you got all that trauma in themselves that you have healed. That's an antibody, people. That's a spiritual antibiotic that they gonna experiment and take your ass out. And it only happens, only way it can't happen if you get under the protection of a man. Marriage is king. That's the goal nowadays. Marriage. Hell, if you got to do polygamy, by all means, get under the protection of a man. The Bible say 7 women to 1 man in the end days. They're going to be begging men to marry them. Why? Why? Because people are going to be having their way with people, with women who is not under a man's protection. Because once the woman get in there, she's going to become out, and then the man going to get it again. And when the men get it again, they're going to be angry and bitter and mad because a woman took them up and through there. So they're going to dog women out. This is when the Bible verse going to come in where women are going to want to be under a man. Men going to get back on top. Then men going to pass laws that empower men. And if you guys have been so shitty and angry and bitter to men, what you think the men gonna do when they get back in office? They're gonna try to put y'all ass back in the kitchen barefoot and pregnant. See, I was raised by a grandma who told her the 32 pistol who wasn't afraid to bust a cap in a man or a woman. So I understand what a powerful woman is. But I also saw my grandmama cater to my granddaddy. Even when they separated, she said, I ain't gonna divorce Jerry. Granddaddy was long gone. They ain't talking nothing. She still seen my granddaddy. She still fixed his coffee. If they was at my mama's house for the holiday, she still fixed his plate. Even though she didn't like his ass, she understood that if she called Jerry, Jerry gonna be there. And my granddaddy would drive anywhere. You okay, Agunja? Put his sons in check, and they were grown men. Put the grandchildren in check, and we were grown. He gone about his business. See, this is how I grew up, so I understand my role as a man. A woman can't dominate me, but she damn sure could give me instructions, and I need to fulfill it if I feel this is what's going to make the situation better. But it's hard for men to find women that can understand that energy. But women, do not be tricked. Do not be tricked by this motherfucking banana getting painted black. Do not think this is going to empower you guys to be the best of the goddamn best, or y'all can sit up there and celebrate, jump up and down, and enjoy yourself because you're going to have a sister in the White House, a sister that don't even claim to be your sister. They again, she claimed to be Asian. They passed the Asian hate bill. They didn't pass a black hate bill. So nobody can't even try to take her out because that's a hate crime. Pay attention. It's a gender hate crime. It's an Asian hate crime. So you get the maximum. You can't even talk about this sister in a bad way, or you get the maximum because it's a hate crime now. She's not going to do nothing for you guys. Oh, it's historic that she'll get there by default. Woohoo! But where's the help for you women? Other parties, other females gonna sit up there and do everything they can to help you guys on a lower level. But if that president of this corporation don't do what she need to do and sign off on them bills, it hit the dead flow and y'all ain't got shit. Don't fall for it. She don't like you. This is temperance. Hold your tongue, hold your position. This is y'all test, ladies. Black men, this is your test too. Are you gonna step up to the fucking plate and start doing what you gotta do to protect these sisters? Doing what you gotta do to assist these sisters? Doing what you gotta do to take back your community, to put your dick back in your pants, man, and walk around and put your chest up instead of having your dick out all the time, brothers? Are you guys gonna do that? This is an opportunity for us men to show that we still got it. That ain't nothing better than us. It could come close, but ain't nothing better than a man. Ain't nothing better than a man in his element. They could come close, but ain't nothing better than us. Let me change that. Ain't nothing better than me. Ain't nothing better than me when I'm a man and I'm operating in my masculine energy. Ain't nothing sexier, cooler, or better. And it's 1,000,000,000 brothers out there with the same ideology, the same energy, and ain't nothing better than them either. Women, y'all just gotta let us help you guys through the trying times that are gonna come your way. Do not sit up here and get fooled by this painted black banana and thinking it's y'all time to shine, it's y'all time to run, because a man gonna take that bitch over again. And if y'all do this, it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be so hard on y'all ass. Y'all sons are still gonna go to jail. Y'all sons and daughters now are still gonna be shot down in the street by cops, cricket cops. Y'all homes are gonna be redlined. Y'all assistance will be cut off. The money still will flow to the other races that come into the black community. You still will be looked at as a laughing stock. And all the money you get, they're gonna come up with a way to take it out of our pockets. Because that lady is not for us. Joe wasn't for us. And I'm part of a black fraternity. And this is how we supposed to vote for this woman. A memo went out. Hell, I'll say it. Posts going on. Oh, as a divine nine, we need to vote for her. Get her in there. Why? Ain't no other candidates. It could be another woman candidate. I just don't want her. Because she don't like us. She don't like you women. She is a dragon. She is a red dragon paired up with the red dragon king. And they need a third dragon, which is the golden dragon. And when the golden dragon come up from the bottom of the ocean, so I don't know if somebody's a water sign that they're gonna select, but I'm letting you see where it's at. When the golden dragon come up from the bottom of the ocean, read the Chinese mythology of the end of the world, destruction as we know it. The golden dragon come up from the bottom of the water, and once it takes flight in the world sea, even Simpson predicted this. It's a Simpson episode. When the gold dragon flies around, that means the end of the world. Gold is brown, wheat, the color of wheat. golden wheat. So when the gold dragon appears, that's it. That is for your ass history, baby. Our work is done for. And who the golden dragon? A melanated female. Because it's gonna be unbalanced. We gotta do better. People of color. We gotta protect our women brothers. Not all these internet people talk for us. Not all of them think for us. Not all of them us. These people don't represent me. They don't represent how I think. I don't care how many dicks you done suck, how many people you done fuck. You're still a female. You're still a female. You're still a female. You still got kids. You're still gonna bear children. You still gotta take care of your community. You still got that feminine energy. I don't care. My job is not to fuck you. My job is to make sure you're okay because you got to rear my children. You got to take care of my community. You have to pray for me. You have to keep me safe so I can do what I got to do to keep you healthy, strong, and in your goddamn feminine energy because it's waning, people. Women, just hear me out. Do not get caught up in this shit. Do not let your vagina dictate how you vote this year. Do your research. This is spiritual. I gave you the tone. I changed it up because I don't want this to be a bashing situation. But anytime you put a dragon in the mix, you get fucked up. She was born the year of the dragon. This is the year of the dragon when she come to power. And if I'm not mistaken, anytime a dragon appears in any culture, it comes to destroy. Do your research. I'm just saying it. Even the name is the god of laughter, joke. And before I let you go, did you know that every funeral home, all the colors they're promoting right now is purple? When my sister passed away last month at her funeral, the funeral director told everybody to wear purple. I seen three more funerals procession that day. Everybody had purple. The obituaries were purple. The god of laughter is purple and gold. Purple and gold. Our soon to be female president had on a purple suit with gold buttons. Why is all the funerals pimping purple in the black community? I don't know about the white funerals. I ain't seen one. The movie Color Purple. It came down. Purple and gold is the color. I'm just giving y'all something to think about. Don't let this do it, man. Use your mind and your heart and your spiritual eye. Don't let this shit get to you and think that it's supposed to be this way because it's y'all time. This is not the one. Y'all representative need to be from the mud like you. Y'all representative need to come from a struggle point like you. Y'all representative need to be the single mother who raised these kids, worked herself from her own bootstrap, and made it to the top. Now, I don't know if this sister got children, but one, I think she would have a heart or something to nurture and care about if she did. You know how the Indians hold us with this stain. I'm putting you on game. Now, 90% of my fan base are females. And y'all, and I know somebody gonna pick the smallest sound bite for this bitch. I hate him. Please fucking get off. Unsubscribe. Because this channel is for the women who I want to protect, who I feel I need to counsel and talk to and work through their problems. Somebody that I'll be willing to give time, talent, and resources to. For your bitter ones, get the fuck off this platform. I am not gunning to get a million views and subscribers like that just to pander to y'all fucking bitter asses. Y'all women need help, structure, and y'all need somebody to stand in the fold for you. If you ain't seen a brother out there, I'm him. And it's 100 million other brothers out there on platform that say such great things about you, but they don't get the goddamn benefit of touching your graces because it's so many toxic motherfuckers that sitting up there telling y'all ain't shit, giving y'all something to get riled up about, and then you got the toxic females telling you that's why you don't need them because of these paid fucking celebrities. Don't let these paid celebrities put your ass in a sense of need, the where the man could come in and dog you the fuck out. And when I say the man, I ain't talking about men. I'm talking about the man as the government, as a source of power, as something above you where they could run experiments on your ass. I hate that shit. Young women having these hard ass periods, fibroid tumors and shit. Don't know how to get rid of them. You get rid of them by letting the man rub your fucking stomach. You're getting rid of them by the cuddle sessions, getting that masculine energy. Pay a bitch to do it. Y'all done paid for the worst shit. Some women pay for dick. Pay a man to lay up there in the bed and cuddle with you and put his energy on you. What you think men do when we pay for sex? Them little funky $40. That shit is to keep our masculine energy going when we ain't getting none, or when no woman see the value in the fucking us. I'm just telling you the truth. See, ain't no spiritual out there gonna be real with it. I'm him. I don't care if you don't like me. I'm gonna tell you the fucking truth. That's where the prostitute came into play. We paid to keep our masculine energy up. So why can't y'all women do the same? And y'all could get this shit for free. Y'all ain't gotta come out y'all pocket. Y'all just gotta find a trusted source, somebody that you're liking, somebody that you're doing. Even if you were a lesbian, find you a beard to lay in between y'all ass and hold y'all. Y'all ain't gotta fuck them. Just keep the energy there. I guarantee it'll make you feel good. Make you feel so goddamn good. You can still keep your identity. You can still keep that hard ass shit you got going on. I think that's rather cool, personally. But y'all got to put a male energy in between y'all some form of fashion. It ain't got to be sexual. It ain't got to be romantic. It just need to be there. People pay attention to what the fuck I'm saying. I don't know. Maybe I'm beyond my time. Maybe I just see too clearly. Maybe I done healed so motherfucking much that I done lost touch with this reality how I'm supposed to be. But I can never go back to being a fuck nigga, a fuck boy, or a puss ass coward. I know my place. I know what I'm gonna do. I know how I'm gonna make sure you guys are okay. Whether you like me or not, at the end of the day, you're gonna feel better. You're gonna understand yourself. And you're gonna understand that there's somebody out there that care, that's not trying to run dick up in you every 5 fucking minutes. Somebody that really want to see you do well. And for the angry people on this platform that gonna sit up there and say, I hate him, I don't like him, I appreciate that too. That let me know you're listening. That let me know that you considered the idea I said, and that's gonna start your healing process. So I'd gladly be the bad guy because I'm a man and I'm operating in my masculine energy. And I don't mind being the bad guy because men are often the bad guys. Done deal. So just to recap, Year of the Dragons. Two dragons are in office in political power. When the third dragon come, the golden dragon, brown melanin, is going to be the end of the world. Destruction as we know it, not boom, bombs and shit like that. It's going to be the end of what you know it to be. You're going to have some protection. Ladies, start raising your sons to be goddamn masculine. Even if they like the same sex, still imbue masculinity into them. Hunting, shooting, fishing, mechanic, plumbing, all the shit that a woman cannot do during that time of the month or when she's having that baby. Pay attention to what I'm saying. These are rules to live by. Hug your son every day. Don't talk to him like shit. Even if you raising to be a piece of shit, change your fucking ways. Come here, boy. Give me a hug before you leave that house. Kiss him. Hug him. Teach your daughters to be nice to their brothers. To say I love you before you leave the house. That's the energy field for that man. That empowers that man when he walk out there and have to face the challenges of the world. Teach the brothers and sisters to love each other in the household, not to be separated. Women, y'all can do a lot to heal this fucking energy. I'm just telling you what the fuck you should do and consider doing. You guys are the you guys are the biggest goddamn thing that they want to destroy in this world. They don't want to destroy men. We gonna keep this bitch going. They want to destroy women because they feel women is a liability in this world. And if they can get the liability gone and they could just have this bitch full of men who's going to come up with these great ideas, build infrastructure, do the heavy lifting so the kings can sit on their ass and have they little concubine some fucking well, the woman that they save for that purpose only, they okay with that. I'm just giving you a blueprint for how I'm going to do. I'm telling you what I'm going to do. Maybe I'm too far in between. Maybe it's not enough out there. Maybe we need to get a platform to where we can talk like this and y'all can hear real men have a conversation about how they want to heal, not a motherfucker to pander to a woman. It ain't about pandering because you're going to do what the fuck I say. If I got to put my life on the line, I got to put my resource involved, you're going to do what I say. That's the fucking bottom line. Say what you want to say. Take this part and dissect it. You gonna do what the hell I say because I got your best interest and mine too. Because if you survive, I survive. If you're happy, I'm happy. If you feel respected, I feel respected. So ain't no fucking way I'm gonna disrespect you, make you feel uncomfortable. Because I'm not gonna allow you to do that shit to me. That's when the energy start healing. That's when we become a unit. It takes a real man to be in that energy. And it's a lot of us out there. All right, I'm gonna let you go. I put a lot in this bitch. I don't like to just talk about one subject. I put a lot in this motherfucker because women, you guys are the one that's under attack. This is a banana in the tailpipe incident with this sister going into that office. And y'all gonna get fucked over by sitting out there voting with your fucking vaginas and not your brain and not your spiritual man. And then when they get in there, I put her in there. She ain't did shit. She demonized the black community. She told us we want shit. She said that we got too much weave in her head. Y'all bet you won't see her dumping no hot sauce on the taco no more. It's gonna be chicken that tastes like lemon with no salt. Play with it. You got 4 good months for her to pander to your ass. That shit goes out the window the next day. And the Asians and the Indians, they're gonna celebrate because her father and her mama, she gonna do everything she can for that gender, that sect, that race. And her husband's a Caucasian brother, so they taken care of on that end. Only thing she not is us. I've said my piece. I hope you got it. Hate me if you want, love me if you want, but god damn it, listen to me. And if you don't, I don't care. I know my reason for here. I know my purpose. I'm gonna let you go. Trust you and the universe, people, because at the end of the day, that's all you got. Y'all have a good one.